Right, we're back with this is update number 16, the first part. And as you can see, I've decided to do this because my shells, as you can see, are all done there. I'm just waiting for that bit of paint. So I'm going to start doing a bit more. So what I'm going to be doing now is doing the hatches, and I'm going to be getting out all the bits and pieces. There's an M there as well, so we'll get M as well. Where's the M's? M's. Nope, that's K. Oh, I've got K there. And this is C. Ah, there's the M. And that's the M sprue. So we've got both of them now. So and that's what you want the hatches opposite. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to start cutting off these bits and pieces. So it's M67. So I'm going to do A first. So what I'm going to do is get a little tin out later on, and when I've actually switched off, we'll start doing this. So we're going to do A first, and that wants M67. And M67 is this one here, so we'll get stuck into that. Try and keep it as much without taking anything off as I can, and I think it's ready to go. Right, that's the first bit, and it goes on to there, so I'm not going to touch anything else. And then is there any more M's on for this particular bit? M6, so it's M6. To find M6. Oh, there's M6 there. So the hatches work on this. I remember that now from Andy's Hobby Shop when he was building his M10, but the American version. So there's that one. And any other M's? The V I'm not worried about. That's a clear part, so I've got to sort that. And these are optional because that's what it says, optional. So I'm going to have the periscopes in it, obviously, instead of the optional one where it's actually removed. So what we're going to do is go for E's now. Yep, so that's E. Now put that one. I'm going to stand it up over there actually. Wait, that's okay. And then now we're going to go for E, and it's E23. Oh, and the handle is E61. There must really be two of those. E61. E61. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're both the same. There's 61 and 60. So I'm going to get that off. I'm going to stick with the plastic ones because they are more or less in the right scale. But they look right anyway. No point creating something that's the right size. Put that up there. And that's another one. So this one is E47. Should be further up here. 49. Oh, 47, there's one there. So E47. E47, I'll put it up there. And now we want two E's. There must be two E's. E47. There must be two of those, I suppose. Yeah, there's two sprues of E. There's got to be, because otherwise it won't be very good, will it? I'm going to switch off a couple of seconds and come back once I've found the other one. I found it. It was right next to the other one, so we can put that up there for later. But we need that, and we need this one, so that's okay. So now we know, at least we know we've got the other sprue for that. And now what we want to do is go through all the E's, and the top one is E23 that sits on the top, and then E24 goes below, and it's the same on that hatch, so that's okay. So E23 and E24. You can tell which ones are. Oh, whoops! Here we go. There you go. There's two more. You can't miss those. Which one's the inside one and which one's the outside. So that's that bit. And now we've got to get, well, that's basically it, isn't it, for the moment. And what's that? Oh, E47, I think we've done that one. Yeah, that's it. Right, here we go then. So I'm going to clean some up. So what I'm going to do is come out and clean it up. Where's me bit of, oh, of course I've had a sort round now, I've changed things now, so now I have to keep looking for things. But there we go. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get this, and I might zoom in a bit now. This looks a bit better when you're a bit closer. And that way you can see what I'm looking at now. So we're going to clean this up. Right, where's a knife? I'll just get that bit of the knife. That's that bit done. Clean up all these bits. I'll do one and then basically carry on with the other one off camera. And on the other side. I should have to put the glass one, the periscope together, and then basically mask up the glass areas for top and bottom, and then spray it silver so you've got a bit more reflection inside, and then paint the main colour. I might do it black. I think they might have been green, but I'll have to have a look at that. That's that bit. And this one. That's been cleaned. And I want to keep this update to a bit smaller one, because obviously the last one was only 30 minutes, which was a bit better. But it was a bit hot yesterday. I never did anything really, apart from come up here and sort the area out a bit better. Had a little sort round. That's that one. And then there's this. I'm just going to get rid of that little nip off there. Very light. I'm not actually digging in, I'm just going over the top. And now I can actually do this. Right, is there any more on that? Ah, yeah, there's a bit of cut off where I did it earlier on, so I'm just going to nip that off a little bit with a blade. Oh, that's it. Right, now I can go back in. That's it. And this side, just get a sand with a soft bit. That's that one done. And then got to be very careful with this, even though I could repair it with. So that's a bit over that side. I don't know if you can stand up. See a little bit there, you can see the spike. You should be able to just see. There you go, you can see that bit of moulding on the side. I'm going to get rid of that. Got to go very careful, so I'm going to go like this. No pressure at all, I'm just rubbing it over the top of it. Letting the sander stick do the work. So that's it. And I could do the same the other way for this bit. Again, the sanding stick does the work. Just trying to let the sanding stick do it without me mucking about. And then a bit of glue over the top of the handle will smooth it off anyway. I've still got a bit of more on there. And this one over this one. Right, that's it. So that's that one. So we've done, we've got to do that bit, that's the last bit to clean up. A bit easier to hold. That's how we're done. Right, let's have a look, see what we're going to do then. I'll get me some extra thin over here, and we've got to put the I'll put the handle on first. So get my pinwheels. There you go. So get this on. I tighten that up rather nicely. There you go, and then we put this into the holes. So it's gone into them nicely. Now all I've got to do now is just do that, and it cleans up those little bits. A little bit of there just to make sure the handle gets stuck, and leave that to dry. Now the next bit, which we can do, is these two bits. Now this is the top, and this is the bottom. Doesn't matter which way it goes either. So, but this is this actually rotates, so we don't want to do anything too badly. So I'm just gonna will that stop it? Yeah, look, we got a little bit of a bit there, so I'm gonna just shave them like they're raised. The other one's not so pronounced. I think that was a inward one, but that one wasn't it. That's okay, I'm happy with that. Just give it a little bit of a sand. and we want this to be able to turn, so that's good. So that's on the top, and it doesn't matter which way I go with this, so I'm going to get a bit of glue on the little bits here. So I use the actual contactor because I've just put a bit of, no, I'll do this. There you go, whoops, still wet, and that's good, isn't it? Yep, that turns. I might just run a little bit of glue around into, so it goes into it. I don't want it to come away. That's that bit. If we do it on the inside, you see, just inside there, it won't cause any problems. And a little bit, just a tad. You'll see I'm wiping a lot of this off. That's it. And the other side. And there. That's it. And I just do that. And now that's lovely and loose. That's that bit. Now where's this one go? So we've got the, if we get this way, was it that way? No, it's that way. Handles on the inside. And this one goes into, it goes onto there, that's why. Yes, I got it. So this one goes that way. Nope, not that way. That way. Just test fit first. Yep, that's it, that's where it goes. So I'm going to do this. Oops, sorry, went off camera then, didn't I? There we go. So I go back into here, and coming from underneath, and do this. Like so, so it levels up. Now I can do this now and just come in around here. Yep, that's much better. Yep, that's done. So that one's done. Apart from that bit, so where does that go? Goes underneath. Ah, look at that. That's not very nice. I wish I'd noticed that. I'm gonna have to put something in these holes here. I don't like that. I wished I'd done that in the beginning. The old saying, check it before you do it. Right, anyway, so I'm not going to be putting that bit on just yet, as it's the same number for the other one. I've just got to put some filling on here, so I'm going to come back in a bit later. I'll see you in a second. Well, I'm back, and I have done all my shells, and I think I've showed that in the last one, but they've all been done apart from putting the caps on, which I'm going to be doing that next, and so that'll be okay. So when I have a bit of weather in there, look a bit tidier anyway, and more the colours will mould into each other. Now what I've been doing is the driver's action. I think I might have mentioned that, and the centre bit goes around. There was a lot of mould sinks in there, so what I've done is I've filled, you can just about see them, but with a bit of paint on you won't do it. I've done a bit of using this putty. Putty, I think I've used it before. Well, I have used it before, and mixed it in it with, and basically dabbing it on. And I think that's going to do a good job, because this is going to be seen, and I didn't want to see those sinkholes. Another thing I've done is this fiddling. I might be able to show you the next one, because this one has got all the bits on it, as you can see, and even this bit, and this bit moves, as you can see, which is not what it's meant to do. It's meant to be just going and stuck on, so I'm quite happy with that. And I'm going to leave that like that now, but that's been super glued in with a brass pin. Oops, where's my bit of brass? As usual, when I drop a bit down there, I think I might have dropped on the floor, but anyway, it's okay, I've got plenty of it. So I'll cut it off to the same length, and I've got to drill a hole through. Let's put this in. If I put two together, you'll see what I mean, and I'm not going to do it on camera because I have to go very carefully and it takes a while. So that's what I've done, and that's what I'm doing here. But these bits do to rotate, as you can see, so the periscopes will rotate, and so that's okay. Anyway, but oops, done it again. So I've got to drill, and I've started on this one a little bit, and you might just be able to see what I've drilled there. I've started drilling the hole. There's small holes to fit the wire, and I've got this and go through to the other side, and then I have to drill this one with a slightly bigger drill to give it a bit of flexibility into that one, and it's in here. Got the drill that actually fixed, so it fits in the mandrel, as it were. I'll call this a mandrel, but basically we'll drill through there. I do a pilot hole, start it off and then go. So I will put it together with on camera, but I think sitting here trying to drill this, because I'm not having to put too much pressure, because these drills are very thin. I mean, I can show you what I mean while I've been doing it. So let's get this out, and I think it's in the centre now. Move that over there out of the way, just there so you can see it in the corner. But and there's the one I'm going to be doing later. So what I would do is basically get the drill square on here, and then I have to get it across here into that little hole I've already started. And now what I'm going to do is take that drill in a bit further, because I think I did that last time, just so there's not so much drill, because it's very thin and spindly and it bends like anything. So I'm going to go into, yeah, you can see me. I'm going to go into that hole I've started and come out the other end. Right, now I've got to switch it on. In fact, I'll switch on first. I've only got it on the lowest speed, so that's why it takes a while. Yep, don't want to go in there. I'm going to have to do it like I did last time. Get it in the hole, like so, then switch it on. There you go. Now I've got to hold it as level as I can. Put a bit of pressure on, but not too much. Again, I switched it off and clean the drill off. Put it back in, and you're sitting there. You can see what I mean by how doing it on camera. It really does make it awkward. And see, it's gone through. I'm going to go to the other side now. And now, I think you can see this girl's got to come out a little bit. Of course, it's got support from the other hole as well. There you go. And there you go. Here, get into the other one and start. Through. Give that a little bit of clean up here. it's warming it, so I'm just going to get them through there. Give it a bit more of a clean up. Yeah, that's lovely. Right, now what I've got to do is this part. Now I'm going to clean that up a little bit first. So I'm going to do that. I'll come off camera in for a couple of seconds. Right, I'm back. And yeah, I'm back. And what I'm going to do now is start, not on that bit, what am I doing? I've done that bit. I'm going to start a little hole in this and to get a little pinprick in. And when I get right to the centre of this, now I can't get any closer, but you can see how small it is by my hands. And I want to get right to the centre and just start a little, and yeah, that's there, so it's in the centre. Right, and then what we do is we dip this drill and we go through with this one. As you can see, I'm over here. Right, there we go. I'm going to put it on. It's only on number 1 pound for this Dremel. Ah, no. Sorry, I can actually go a long way with the drill now because that saves it. Oops. Bending too much. There you go, because I don't need that full length now. So, oops. That's good. Right, bring it back in view so you can see what I'm up to. And here we go. I'm going to get in there now. And now I should be able to get through a bit, and the drill won't keep buckling and bending, as it were. Now I might be able to go in with the mandrel now, as I call it, and basically drill straight through. I don't want to ruin this part. Yep, still in the centre, that's the main thing. This one is a bigger drill, so it gives a bit more flexibility for the moving and opening and moving it up and down. That's what I've done it for. It's not through yet, but it is in the centre, which is a good thing. I felt it bite there and it's going in through. There you go. So now I'll shave off any excess there. Turn it over. This side shouldn't be so bad. And there you go. So that's done. So we're going to bring this one in because we've got the hole there. Ping that one to the centre. Oops, it's off camera, sorry. Unlucky I looked over. And now what I've got to do is get a bit of wire. Now I did have my bit of wire here somewhere, and I think it's flicked to the floor or somewhere, but I've got a bit more, so I'll just snip a bit off. That's a snip. Don't need a lot. So what I'm going to do now is put this through, give you an idea. I should have measured it. And that's gone through, like you can see it goes through. So now what I want to do is snip it, so I can actually snip the other way. Now I've got my basic bit through, so that's the pin in there, that's cut for size. And then what I've got to do now is get it out, obviously, using my tweezers. So we come all the way out. Right, that's there. So now I've got to get this bit and put it in there. And now hopefully yeah, it's going through better. Last one I was fiddling around for quite a while, and this one's actually a lot better actually. Says he with no in trouble. Right through. Got to even it out on both sides. There you go, so even it out both sides. And now I'm going to come in with a bit of super glue. And what's that? And this is where my super glue is. Where is it? Over here. And just put it on the ends, which most people would guess. Anyway, so because it's thick, it won't go through into the hole so much. And plus I'll move it anyway. Oops, sorry, off camera again. I keep forgetting that. So do it again on this side, and then make sure it moves, and it does. Look, see. So I'm going to get that to let it glue, and that's it for now. I'm going to come back in a minute, and we're going to make the periscope up afterwards. But I've made this one up completely, as I said. Periscope moves, so that's good. And I've got to make it this. Oh, this one is the one I've made complete now, apart from the periscope. That's better, it's coming to focus now. And over the other side. And there you go. So, and I might just have to put a bit of more, oops, a bit more filler in the sinkhole that's there, because it's dried up and it's actually gone in. So there's no matter, I can actually do that. So there you go, so that's been done. That one's been done, and now we're going to be working on this one now to get those other bits on. Oh, I suppose I can do them. I think I've cleaned them up, I think. Yes, I have. So right, we get this one then. So this one comes over this way, and you've got to basically put this on this way. So if I turn this one up that way, that means that's the radio operators, or the loaders, or whichever you want to call it. Radio, and this one is the drivers, because the driver now is round this way, and I think you can see where it goes on. Sorry about that, I'll keep going that camera because I am zoomed in wrong way. I'm going to put some big glue on here now and do it. And what I'm going to do is push it down. There you go. I think that's going to be much better. So yeah, you've got a bead of glue now coming out of that. Now I'll run around this bit. And push it down. It's got to be straight. It's luckily I've got a bit of wiggle room there. Yeah, right, love. I'm going to switch off now, so I'm going to come back when that's dry. Well, that was pretty good. I've been talking to myself for 5 seconds. Anyway, what I was doing is cleaning up this handle and mentioning basically that I had the wrong one cut off originally, so I'm going to keep that separate because I think that's for the engine natches. So I'm just actually putting this bit in, and just to show you again, these are all actually fluid. They all fold over and do their bits and pieces, so that's good. So that's okay. And so that's that one. This one is really nice as well. So that goes. So then this is the one it's going to have the handle on. So I've got to put that bit there, so we can put that like that, like that. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And now I'm going to put some glue onto this. Stop that. There you go, and then put it into there. That's it. It's going in. I'm going to do a little tap, and then push it in a bit further. Right, it's right the way in, and it's level, which is good. That's there. So there it is. I'm going to put a bit of, because where you cut off the sprue, it always the glue had wrong Calvary says basically. He does this. It does really smooth it down. I had to sand it anyway, so it wasn't too bad. And now that still goes around as well, and that's on there nice and neat. Now we've got to put another bit of plastic, so it's in this bit, so it replicates like this one, like there. So I've got to do that. So we're going to get this one. Oopsie daisy. Let's get that like that. There we go. So now I've got to put a bit on this glue. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Hold on, let's get that hair out of the way. Right, do it again. Bit there, and a bit on the bottom there, and go into this. And that's in. Now I've got to sort of bring it round level, so it's like that, and now that is basically the right position. So I'm just going to put a little bit there, too much on there, a little bit there, and a little bit down there, and now that is lined up perfectly. To me that looks level, and I think it's level looking down. Yeah, shiny because obviously the paint, the glue, but that's okay. Now I've got two hatches done, so both done, and this one. For some reason that one don't want to go so far around, but it doesn't matter because as long as it goes to when it's up like that. That's it, and then round. There you go, that's the same as the other one now. So, give a little sand off that bit there. Yep. Lovely. Good, that one's okay, and so is that one. So now they're both done, and now what I've got to do is put that screw put back on and get back into the other bits. Now I've got to put my drills away, and including that little that one and the fin tilly. Don't ask me what sizes are. I just measure them for the size to get what I wanted, and they did the job. There you go. So that's it. So what I'm going to do now is go. And the last snippet, my wife called out to me to see if I was finished. She didn't hear me talking at the time, so I might leave that in, but because it doesn't really matter too much. Because I went down, we had our lunch. So now I've just done this, and this is what I've done now. So next thing I've got to do, and just to have a look, is obviously go and put the bottom of the shells on for a start, but what we're going to do next is actually put you get a choice now between the actual frame for the actual periscopes to go in, or the whole thing with the periscope in, and I'll be doing that one. So big for both of them, so the periscopes are in, and I think V are clear parts. We'll soon find out anyway. Clear parts, and both the same number, 5 and 4. So it's basically identical numbers to get off. So that's what we're doing. As you can see over and over, so we've got V5 and 4, V5 and 4. And if you want to have an open one, you can. I can't see the point in that because they would have had the periscopes in it unless they've changed them over for one that was has been damaged. Anyway, oh look at that! And guess what I found? Oh, that's my bit of wire that I've got left over. I've got to keep that. I'll keep that in there. There you go. So that's it. So I'm going to call that quits for this this bit of the update. I might call this quits and see how much I've got. So if I don't come back for another segment, you know, this is the end. Happy modelling.